32 million Americans have food allergies. 100 million have environmental allergies, and children are at the greatest risk. The best solution medicine has offered most of them is to avoid the thing that hurts you. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you that reversing your food and environmental allergies is actually possible, naturally, from home, without medications and without office visits. My name is Marina Bedrosian. I'm a registered dietitian, nutritionist, and functional medicine nutrition specialist with 15 years in practice. I've spent 8 years working with people having negative reactions to foods, and the last 2 years developing the 3-phase allergy reversal protocol. I've made it my mission to make sure that nobody spends another year managing allergies that can actually be reversed. This program uses approaches that go beyond what you'll find in a standard doctor's office. If you're open to that, keep watching. This was made for you. This video is not for you if you're looking for a quick fix or if you're not open to approaches outside of conventional medicine. This video is for you if you're a parent who's done living in fear of accidental exposure, who reads every single label, calls ahead to every restaurant, and carries medication everywhere just so your child can have a normal day. Or maybe it's your own allergies, popping an antihistamine just to get through spring, staying inside on a beautiful day because you don't have the patience or energy to be sneezing every minute with a pocket full of tissues, watching everyone else order freely at a restaurant while you interrogate the waiter. Whether the allergies are self-diagnosed or if you've been to the doctor, you may have tried antihistamines, supplements, nasal sprays, eye drops, sublingual drops, or even allergy shots, and you're still suffering. Somewhere along the way, you started telling yourself, this is just how it is. Keep watching, because that's all about to change. One of my clients is a registered nurse. She knows exactly what a serious allergic reaction looks like. So when her 18-month-old broke out in hives on the way home from a birthday party, her medical training kicked in immediately. She drove straight to the ER, and the blood work confirmed it, a cashew allergy. She sat in the allergist's office with a toddler on her lap and a newborn at home and was told she had 2 options: avoid cashews for life, or come in every single week for up to a year, an hour each visit. And for a mom already stretched to her limit, that wasn't a choice. That was just a door closing. She said no and found me instead. A few months later, she walked back into that same allergist's office and asked her for an oral food challenge. Her daughter passed. This woman, a nurse, someone who spent her career trusting science and medicine, said, it was like a weight was lifted. Going to a restaurant used to mean anxiety before, during, and after every meal. Now she orders without a second thought. That's what reversal looks like. The medical gold standard for allergies is to avoid the thing that hurts you. That means living in fear and never truly fixing anything. Medications can be a lifesaver, but they're just a Band-Aid. When you stop taking them, the reaction comes right back. Holistic supplements aren't strong enough for most allergy sufferers. Allergy shots require 156 or more office visits over 3 to 5 years. They contain ingredients like human serum albumin, a blood-derived protein, and aluminum salts, and they don't cover food allergies at all. Oral options can take just as long and require perfect daily compliance for years, even if your child hates the food and doesn't want to eat it. Elimination diets give you a list of everything that hurts you and no road out. None of these approaches actually talk to your immune system. The underlying pattern, your body treating harmless things like threats, is what needs to be fixed. And it can be. Your immune system is doing its job, it's just doing it wrong. It got confused somewhere along the way and started treating harmless things like dangerous invaders, firing off a massive inflammatory response being wasted on something like a strawberry. Think of it like a car alarm that goes off every time someone walks past. The alarm works perfectly. It's just set way too sensitive. That constant low-level alarm is why so many allergy sufferers also deal with fatigue, brain fog, chronic sinus infections, and getting sick constantly. Most people never connect those dots. You already know what a reaction does to your body. The exhaustion afterward, feeling completely drained, that's your body's stress response firing. Allergies aren't just an immune problem. Your nervous system is part of the cycle. Nerves and immune cells keep signaling each other, driving the reaction and keeping it going. Every allergic reaction carries an emotional response with it. Anxiety, worry, fear. Over time, your body starts reacting to the memory of every time that thing scared it. That's why allergies feel so deeply rooted that nothing seems to touch them. Your immune system is dangerously miscalibrated, and that's exactly what we can fix. That's what my 3-phase allergy reversal protocol does. Without medications or office visits, just a few minutes a week, done at home. The principles behind this protocol have been used by practitioners for decades. In clinical data spanning that time, over 90% of people who complete the full protocol experience significant symptom improvement. What I've developed is a way to bring those same results home, without the office visits, the long commitments, or the invasive procedures. In my own practice, most clients notice significant improvement within the first 2 months. Italo is a man who came to me with over 20 food and environmental allergies. His congestion was so chronic, he had tubes put in his ears as an adult. He refused allergy shots when he found out what was in them. We went slower than usual because of how sensitive he was. And this spring, for the first time in his life, he's watching pollen collect on cars and watching people sneeze around him with none of it himself. He hasn't needed antibiotics in nearly a year after spending most of his life on them every 1 to 2 months for sinus infections. While working with him, we balanced his daughters too. Within 1 month, their pollen allergies were gone. I developed this process out of necessity. My daughter had a cashew allergy that took us years to identify. We reversed it within 1 month. I caught her dairy allergy when she was an infant, before she could even tell me something was wrong. It took about 2 months to reverse. We all originally had to avoid dairy until I learned that we could reverse this. The segregation and embarrassment of food allergies for kids is heartbreaking. Every kid's birthday party has pizza. My daughter used to pack her own lunch and dessert and sit there eating differently from everyone else. Now she eats what everyone else eats. Birthday parties are just birthday parties again. No longer are we the ones who need the special food. Our friends and family don't have to jump through hoops when they have us over. It's been a tremendous weight off of my shoulders and has made my children feel equal again. That's when I knew, if I could do this for my own children, I can do this for yours. A mom I worked with recently told me, this can't stay exclusive. Too many families need this. She wants me on the Today Show. That's exactly why I'm sharing this. But this is way bigger than birthday parties. In 2017, a 13-year-old boy named Karanbir Chima had a dairy allergy. A classmate flicked a piece of cheese at him. It killed him. 225 people die in the US every year from accidental allergen exposure. Children are at the greatest risk. My mission is that by the year 2040, there will be no more deaths from accidental allergen exposure. With your help, sharing this video with others who have allergies, we can make that happen. Whether your allergies are life-threatening or not, they limit your quality of life, and that's enough of a reason to fix them. That mission starts with giving families a real solution. So here's how the protocol works. It works on 2 things at the same time, your immune system and your nervous system. Most approaches only address one, but we address both of these simultaneously, and that's why this works when nothing else has. The protocol moves through 3 phases. Phase 1 is foundations. We start with the basic building blocks that your immune system needs to function. Foundational nutrients your body runs on every day. We make sure your system is strong and happy with all of them before we go anywhere near your allergen. Phase 2 is the bridge. We move to substances that are chemically similar to your allergen. Your body starts recognizing the pattern without needing direct exposure to the allergen. Phase 3 is real life. We introduce these bridge items alongside the everyday items that it shows up with. Foods in your diet, environments that you live in. This is where tolerance becomes actual freedom. Your part at home is simple. A few times a week, you hold an assigned item related to your allergen, and you're going to press a specific point on your face, which connects directly to your nervous system. It's been used in traditional medicine for thousands of years. That's how the reset signal gets sent. In less than 10 minutes a week. Meanwhile, I'm supporting your body's work from my end, multiple times a week in the background without you having to do a thing. That's what makes this a guided program and not just a DIY kit. Through our client portal, you check in with me weekly, and I'll determine exactly what your body is ready for next. It takes minutes. And this is flexible. It's easier than you think. Now, you can take everything that you've heard today and do nothing with it and keep living with the constant burden of allergies controlling you and your family's life, or you can take the next step and start reversing them once and for all. In one session, I'll assess your situation, show you how the protocol works in more detail, and you'll know if this is the right fit for you. I want to invite you to book an allergy reversal assessment. Once you book, we review your history and create a plan based on your goals. It's 30 minutes. It's $97, normally $247, and you'll walk away with an estimated timeline for your reversal. The top allergens will address first which program fits your needs, and something you can start doing immediately, whether we work together or not. If you don't find the session valuable, I'll refund your $97. No questions asked. I only work with a number of people at a time so that everyone can get my full attention. Click the button below to check availability and to book your session. Allergies are reversible. They are a risk you no longer have to live with. But every year you spend avoiding, medicating, and planning around them is another year your world gets a little smaller. Imagine watching your child sit at the lunch table with everyone else, eating the same food without a second thought. Spending a Sunday outside with your dog without sneezing and itching. Traveling with your family without having to pack and pre-plan every meal and snack. Just showing up and living. That's what your life looks like on the other side of this. The only question is, when do you want to get started? Click the button below to check availability and book your allergy reversal assessment.